Michael, how easy is it to move on from Tuesday? Did you even have to say anything to move on?
No, not really. We weren't particularly good enough, but I think it's a bit of a freak game as well. It's not often you concede 7 shots on target and concede 7 goals. So it is what it is. Move on. It was a bit of a different team, but yeah, the players don't need to be told that the result wasn't good enough.
And back to the league. It's been a while, actually. 2nd of November, I think, the last league game. So does that just sort of bring a different mindset as well?
It shouldn't. It might refocus them, but it shouldn't. The mantra's always been win the next game. We were disappointing in the last 2 home games, or the last 3 home games. So just get back on the horse and try and win the next game.
And obviously it's on the road after 3 home games in a row. Presumably, after the away run that you've been on, that doesn't hold the same sort of fears that it might have done a couple of months ago.
No, the home, the way, all that, we've addressed that now, so that we don't need to really talk about it. We're going to a tough place. The last 2 games they've had at home, they've beaten Plymouth and Forest Green and kept clean sheets in the process. So we know we're going to a tough place. We've got a tough run coming, but we're in and around it, and we want to stay in and around it. So we need to turn up and defend better than what we did the other night, and be better with the ball than what we have been in recent weeks. But the players know that, they're not stupid.
And the things you need to put right, are they relatively easy things to put right, or should they be relatively easy things to put right?
I think the other night was more personal standards. People accepting the ball coming in the box, people not blocking, people not making good decisions. But I'm not going to be critical of the group because of bigger picture thinking. Where we are sitting at the minute is a lot better than what a lot of people expected. So you can flip it 1 or 2 ways. You can say we've not won in 3, or you can say we've lost 1 in the last 10 league games. For me, just win the next game in front of you.
You saw Exeter have a very fast start against Forest Green, which ultimately won them the game. Is that something that they do on a regular basis?
It's something that you always want to. The old saying, start well. But we've seen how good Forest Green are away from home. People talk about our home record. Their home record is exactly the same as us. We've only lost 1 at home all season. So it's going to be. It should be a good game. They play a similar-ish shape to us. Slightly different in the way we want the teams to do, but they'll play with probably Nicky Law in behind, the same as we play with Broomy. So it should be a good game.
They have lost 3 out of their last 4 in the league, though. So is there an opportunity there? Obviously, the home form, though, as you say, is very good.
Again, you dress it up how you like. The last 2 home games, it was the game we're going away from home. The last 2 home games, they've beaten 2 teams at the top of the league. So that's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on a team that's been in and around, they've been in the top 5 or 6 all season for a reason. Just missed out last year. So they're a good team. So it will be a tough place to go. And like I said all along, we've got no divine right to be where we're at the minute. We need to work hard. No one expected us to be there. So it's not like we'll just go down there. They've lost 3 out of 4, we'll go and beat them. It doesn't work like that. We are a small club in this league, and we'll be going there, and we'll have to turn up mentally, physically and tactically to go and win the game.
Ruben Reid got some game time the other night, made his debut for the club. What's the plan now for him in terms of getting minutes?
Well, the plan is to get him as many minutes as we can. We need to decide as a staff when it's right and when it's not. We'll see how he reacted from the other day. Obviously, it's Tuesday night, it's Thursday morning now, so he's not reported any injury, but just see how he feels, and just try and get him when we can get him minutes. There's lots of games coming up. What I was really pleased with Ruben was one of the few positives from the other night was he came on, he looked sharp for someone that's been out such a length of time, and showed what he can do. He'll hold it up, he'll win his headers and bring other people into play. So, like I said, one of the pleasing things.
And I'm sure against one of his former clubs, he'd love to be involved this weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. I'd like to think they'd all want to be involved. No one wants to train every day. All the players, to a man, Saturday at 3 o'clock is when they really want to be playing. Yes, it's nice training and things like that, but it hurts them all when they don't play, and it'll hurt him if he doesn't get selected. But we have to, as a staff, pick what we think is the right team and the right bench.
And everyone else okay?
Yeah, nothing other than Tav and Josh. So I think that's it.